I have a veteran. I have a veteran here with me to talk music business goals. And you know what I'm saying? The owner of the next female star with my boy Ray. What's up, Ray?
Right.
He's a veteran, lovely radio show, always on point. How did I, pick today? You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about none of that. I just know that that's my partner, Ray. And I got Mr. Payback with me. What's up, Payback?
Hey, what's up, Miss Kendall?
Man, just connecting the dots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a lot to, tell y'all and just share with my lovely listeners tonight because we partners from way back. But, I want to keep it in order.
Way back.
Because we can go crazy. You know what I'm saying, Ray? The business partner, Mr. Payback, you know what I'm saying? He's also joining us tonight, multitasking, because of course he's a multi-platinum producer and he has a lot of things going on. And I have a special announcement tonight. I will be in the Inglewood Martin Luther King Parade 2022. And Mr. Payback will be joining me in Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? I'm thrilled. Payback the chauffeur. You feel me? I got the picture up here on my wall to show y'all. We already did this 2019. So thank you for the invite, City of Inglewood, and Miss Dotson, the parade coordinator, for reaching out to me. This is just another great show that I have tonight to speak on some of the great things that's always happening. So thank you, Ray Hall, for coming through, for your services. Right. And can you introduce yourself for my lovely listeners?
So my name is Ray Hall. The company's called New Platform Tech Inc. We're out of Las Vegas, Nevada, of course, out of LA for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Of course, Miss Toy did a whole bunch of stuff for me.
We'll talk about that.
And wrote a whole bunch of stuff for me when I was doing the lap music show for the circuit broadcast out of New York. So we go back. Toy does everything for me. So, that's why I'm here right now.
Exactly. Let's go back then, since you want to go back. How did this partnership take place? How did this happen?
I was out on a date. I was with Anna. We were at Universal, and I was hanging, and maybe it was the House of Blues.
BB King's.
And we came in to get some drinks, and y'all was up on the stage blowing it up.
These nuts.
Blowing it up. And I was like, damn. And I said to Anna, damn, that's just what I need right there. And at that point, I think I met Payback first.
We met her first.
I met Toy first.
Yeah.
And then
I introduced you to Payback. Yeah.
Right, I asked about you. I called Stop Juice. And then I met Payback. And from there, you start writing my stuff. You start writing all my music for all my TV stuff that I was doing, which was really cool. In fact, with the app that I built, which now you can't see the cover, but just to show you how far we go back, right? That's my profile page. I don't know if you see that on the app, right? But check this out. So I'm going to click my favorite singers, right? Take a look at that. What do you see there? Can you see it? That's you on the right. Beyonce and Rihanna.
Oh, wow. That's dope. It is Miss Rihanna.
Right. So, but check this out. So on the app, right, I hit what I want, music, right? So I hit music. So we got 2 tracks there, right?
Yeah.
Let me play one. See what this does to you, because you produced everything. Come on.
Yeah, because you know what? You got to back up and tell us about the app. Why are we looking at this app? This is your app.
I just want you to hear this one thing.
Yeah, Minaj. Thug Miss Payback.
Yeah. Payback.
It happened. It's about to happen, y'all.
They don't be ready for shit like that. This is exclusive.
I'm down for whatever.
Don't start.
Yeah, don't stop. Get it. Shout out to Minaj, the first Minaj in the rap game that was working with the pros and this shit. Her daddy is Dr. Dre.
So I built this app to support our TV show. So instead of trying to recruit just people in America, singers and songwriters, we put a music twist in there. We built the app so singers, songwriters, and their followers can register on the app from anywhere in the world using a one-time OTP password. The problem today, hold on for a minute, P. The problem today in the streaming world, in the streaming market, the apps that are paying, the problem with singers and songwriters, if they're not really making a lot of money, they're in trouble. So they have to pick an app to decide which to go on to build their brand and, of course, build a following and make money, right? So that's the first problem. So the second problem is the apps that are paying money, Pandora, YouTube, Amazon Music,
Apple,
right?
Tidal,
Amazon Music and Spotify. These apps are paying money per streams. The problem is there's singers and songwriters out there who are not making anything. They're not even making minimum wage. So they're not accepted on these apps. So we opened up a platform so everybody can register. What did you say, Pete? If they're in the closet, what'd you say?
Even if they're in the closet, they can just sing something in an audition, you know what I'm saying?
Put their songs on the app, and we're paying money to voters, to their followers, to vote for them, to get the highest votes to advance them to a TV competition series. So right now, we are in the middle of raising capital to launch it, right?
Yeah.
So we believe we'll be able to launch this come November the 30th. We're going to launch it. We're going to run it for 6 months. We're going to gather up singers and songwriters who got the highest votes. They're either going to come to Vegas and perform on a 40,000 square foot sound stage. We're talking to ABC and a couple other groups, or we're going to be in LA shooting this thing. And of course, you're going to be there. You know that, on the set with us.
That's
so
right.
It's an app to help singers and songwriters advance their business where they can earn money and go all the way to the top as far as becoming a professional superstar.
That's amazing.
You know, Superstar Series, and the app's called the NFS app. So, you know, I've been working on it since I've known you.
Yeah.
And now I got it built.
Yeah, it is. Tell us about the booth. Tell them about the booth that you built.
So the kiosk that we built.
The kiosk, yeah.
We have relationship with every company in all the free worlds in the markets. We have London, we have Spain, we have Tokyo, we have Japan, we have Canada, we have Australia. All these markets where they have these malls, we have relationships with them where we can put the kiosk in these locations. So what happens is you walk in there, do a 30-second audition. The technician sends that audition to the origin server, which winds up on our platform. And then we have a deal with CenturyLink and Verizon, who will be putting our content all over the globe. Right. So people like you and me can pull that content down, watch it, vote on it, upload on it. You follow me on our apps or through the kiosks. So it's amazing process. We've been doing it for quite some time.
That's amazing. Payback, what is your role in the process?
I do the music.
I do the music with you, man. I do the music.
What this do right here, man?
Man, it's been an amazing journey with professionals. You know, that's what we do, Lovely Radio, so we can put that music out there, and we can always have a different platform. Like I have MissToyMusic.com. Make sure y'all go tap that. You know, I got ads on there. That's where I make my money at, more than the platforms that stream my music. So
on that note, if I may interrupt you for 1 second.
You can. Go ahead.
So we want to do the digital radio station. So
Okay.
we want you to run that. So all the singers and their songs, we're going to be playing them on the radio after the show.
Absolutely.
Should hit Billboard as well. It's going to be pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a done deal. We need to, you know, expand anyway. Lovely Radio Show. We got the trademark. So we want to be able to get our building, you know, for Lovely Radio and expand these markets so that artists can come in and sit down with me more, you know, and do their thing and then perform, you know, before they leave, maybe, you know. So yeah, we want to.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Because I'm here thinking about those hits. You know, you be doing all these hits. I mean, come on now.
Man, I know we trying to put a private concert together now. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that I want to accomplish on my own, you know, to get those views up. And, you know, people don't have to always see you in person, but they don't always have to see me.
That's what the songwriter page looks like, right? For voting. So let's say we got a song on here. Guess what? We go to this song, you see Payback's picture, right?
Yep.
Right?
Payback.
So we hit the arrow, we go to the songs, right? Come on, songs. See? They pop up, right? Now, just so you know, we on it, check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. Okay? It's gonna blow your mind.
Man.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, we got more songs to bring to y'all, man.
I got all the music on this app.
Yeah.
I got all
Yeah.
the music on this app that you produced, that you
Yeah.
wrote.
Exactly.
You know,
Slide in the middle, Ray. Slide in the middle.
My bad.
Yeah. And I'm thankful to be able to have so much content that
Yeah, a lot of
people
music.
that haven't even heard a lot of stuff. You know, we matching tonight. That's to show y'all we on the same team, y'all. You know, I'm repping for the
Same
best tonight.
universe.
I'm
Grooving.
repping. Salute you. I salute you. You know,
Thank
and
you.
it's so many things. Like, Ray, if you were ever asked the question, should I go into the military or armed forces, what would be your advice?
Today,
Yeah.
if they didn't have no other alternatives, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and you know, give them some advice on, you know, how to take on that role.
Well, first of all, you got to be straight when you go in, and you can't be on no drugs. You can't be doing all that because they're going to test you for that. But if you get a chance to be straight, you want to go in there with the best grades possible because that's going to get you the best job, number one.
Mm-hmm.
That's first and foremost. If you can go in there with some decent grades, you know what I mean? Great grades out of high school. Forget college. You got great SAT scores. You go into the military, you're going to get a great job. But currently, we should all, or young folks should be thinking about it if they're not going to do nothing else, because the military is going to give you a career. It's going to put money in your pocket. It's going to give you an education. I took 2 years of creative writing in Texas when I was down there at Fort Hood, off of being in the military. It's a great place to be if you have nothing else to do.
What part of the Air Forces or service Marines were you in? The
I was
Army?
in the Army. Hold up.
Okay. We got a veteran, man. I'm telling y'all on Veterans Day. Ain't that some? God is the greatest. Yes. Come on, Ray. Showing the business on Lovely Radio Show.
First off,
make sure y'all subscribe to Official
That's
Miss
the
Joy if y'all
crest.
want to see this. Yeah.
right? That's my crest. So what it looked like,
What it looked like, man. What it looked like.
this vest was from one of Payback's friends, but I put all my stuff on. That's what it looks like.
There you go. There you go.
That's what it looks like.
Get them, Ray.
That's what it looks like. And of course, the back.
Dysfunctional veteran, leave them alone. I like that part on there.
Leave me alone. You don't want to mess with me because I ain't in the mood for that shit. Excuse my.
I love it. No, Ray.
Past all that.
You good.
So yeah, I mean, it was good to me. I stayed in for 10 years.
Yeah.
I should have did 20, but I was dealing with the demo, nitroglycerin. You didn't have gloves. You didn't have all the gear that these guys have today. But we didn't have none of that. We had a flight jacket. That's it.
Right.
No gloves. Freeze your ass off. Freeze your hands. Messing with all that stuff. Det cord, dynamite, blasting caps. Right. I couldn't do it after 10 years.
Man. So then you went into doing the music, and what made you start, you know,
doing that
off into the music? Yeah.
So when I got out the military, I stayed home for 5 years, but I wanted to go to the West Coast. So when I got out the West Coast, it is so funny. I had to do a video because right now I'm getting ready to sell a script, a zombie script by the end of this month, which I'm really excited about. Good. So when I got to Hollywood, I caught a bus. I slept on top of the Hollywood, the Disney Theater, my first night in Hollywood. That's where I slept.
Wow.
Yeah, first night in Hollywood. So anyway, I got a job. I met some people, and I met this brother who was into art, drawing and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to some people that was in the industry. I started working for Frank Capra Jr. I pitched over at Paramount. I actually did a story. I licensed a script called The Cleaners. Got Snoop signed. I got Ryan O'Neal from Superfly. I got the actress, she just passed away, Julia Strang. I had her signed as the lead. She was going to play the bad guy. So I was doing this stuff in Hollywood for quite some time. In fact, my project that I'm doing now is quite bizarre, which made me think about Face Off.
Yeah.
So my buddy came up with this idea. And when he came to me, he was like, yeah, Ray, I'm going to do this. I'm doing this script about a good guy and a bad guy who changes faces. And I was like, man, that ain't possible. That ain't going to happen. And next you know, that movie was being made. And then it was a huge hit. You follow me? So my time in Hollywood was a long stint. I interned, and then not interned, but I was the assistant to Frank Capra Jr. I was the assistant to Noah Marshall, who discovered the guy that was writing the book, The Exorcist in the Second Chapter in New York. I mean, I was there for quite some time. And then after I was doing all that, that's when I met you guys, because I was making my own money. If you recall, I was making my own money in the stock business, and I needed somebody to make my music for my TV shows that I was doing a 10-minute segment on. And you came in and started blowing it up like Christmas trees.
Are you still in contact with any of the other artists that we were working with?
I talked to Jessica. I talked to what's her name? Mira.
Mira, yeah.
Every
those
now
are
and then,
same
I
too,
haven't
yeah.
for a while, but I talk to Jessica from time to time, and we talk about you a lot. We talk about all the stuff that y'all did.
Yeah, it was amazing working with
them.
them.
When you were performing with her.
She never rapped before in her life, and they just took on the challenge of working with me, you know, so cool, you know, so, you know, when it comes to this music, you know, I'm thankful to be able to work with some great artists and some great artists who are just starting, because that's where I started, you know, I had my first beginning with people that had to trust me, you know, so you took trust in me and interest in what, you know, we were doing as far as that.
Killing the game. Well, you can't, that, what you were doing at the time, you opened up the door for people who never did anything in the music industry.
I love that.
You brought, no, think about it. You did this. This ain't something that I'm making up.
No.
We were shooting this 10-minute segment for the circuit in New York City for Brownstone Digital. And Black Music Zone, and we needed somebody, first of all, to write the music. You came in. We needed singers. We brought in Mara. We brought in you, did a back part of that song, and then Jessica did a part who never did anything in music.
Absolutely, and the video is still tight. I don't care.
Phenomenal.
You did amazing.
It took us to all the other stuff you were producing for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you opened up the door for me when it comes to that music stuff, but now I'm hooked.
Oh yeah, and you getting ready to take things to a whole nother level, as you always do it. That's why I really wanted you to be on the show, you know, to show people there are so many different things that you can be an expert in this business. You just never know where you're gonna, you know, where it's all gonna land. So you keep putting your things into it, and you know, the next female star is gonna be superstar is gonna be amazing though. You know, tell us about how to find you on social media. If you want to give out a Veterans Day shout out to anybody, or
we haven't put up any pages yet because we're right now in the middle of raising the capital so we can launch it, right? So right before we start marketing, we're going to put the pages up, because we're going to do a whole 60 days of marketing so singers and songwriters can sign up first.
Yep.
That way they have a fair chance of getting to the end of it and getting on our show.
But this is what we'll do. You guys always go check out the Lovely Radio Show on Instagram. We'll be putting some updates once we get them, and then you guys can go and check out. We'll direct some traffic and send you guys the links when we get it, because you know I'll get it first. These are my people. You know what I'm saying? So once we get everything locked down, and then you guys can see another avenue of a way to start a new career, to be a songwriter. Also, maybe Rhea have some job openings and positions. You know? So we'll come back when everything is up and running and booming. So do you have anything planned this evening? You know, what are you doing?
You talking about me?
Yeah, you.
I was like, what are you going with? No, I got to go. I still am working, right? Because I'm right now in the middle of this video for the zombie series that we're getting ready to sell in Hollywood, which I'm excited about. And then I'm going to Hollywood because I'm meeting up with some people down there about the show. And they also want to look at some of our technology for some stuff for music and TV. So I'm going down there for that. So I'm excited about it. And of course, you're going to be right there.
Yep. Thank you, Ray. We didn't want to take up too much of your time. We know we had to talk about the next, you know, female superstar. And we had to definitely give you, you know, your props and your praises for being a veteran on Veterans Day. And we had you on the show tonight. And we just want you to, you know, tell people where they can find you if they want to, you know, find you on your page. Do you give out your Instagram?
Well, what is my Instagram? RHTNFS.TV, I think. Hold up for a minute.
Yeah, just give your Instagram, right? People gonna follow you. And you know, my cousin, when I was talking on my Facebook last night, she was like, okay, Ray gonna be on. So, you know, we got our warriors
right
already.
So my Instagram is RHTNFS.TV.
Exactly. There you go.
TNFS.TV.
And what's the name of your app once you bring it up?
The TNFS app.
Okay, so well, you know, one of my lovely listeners up in the chat was asking what was the name of the app. You know, we got people that's listening, so you know, we're gonna tell them where we can find everybody, and y'all know y'all can keep it right here on the Lovely Radio Show, because I'm gonna go into this lovely mix because I told you it's my mama's birthday tomorrow, 11/12.
How's
So
she doing? I ain't seen her in a while.
she's
too.
doing amazing. We'll be turning up
Remember
tomorrow
I-
night.
Remember I used
So-
to come to the house? You were so
Yes,
cool.
of course. We did so much business. You was a part of the family. So anytime we was getting ready to link up, it was spontaneous. So of
Oh,
course
yeah.
I was with family, and we just had to, you know, break off and do what we do. But it was an amazing time working with you, and it still is, because we have so many other things to do now, you know. Our
Exactly.
introduction was amazing, for me being on stage, jumping off the stage to meet somebody who actually was a man of his word. The things that you told us, you did. You know what I'm saying? The things that you asked us for, we did. So, you know, we're continuing this great business relationship and power move that we're doing. And we're gonna
And I paid on time.
that's why I said you did good business. You was a man of your word, you know what I'm saying? And we got them songs in, and they was
You got
banging.
it done. You got it done.
We didn't play no games, because you know, guys, if y'all don't know me, I always put my best foot forward on any song that I do. So don't ever think that because, you know, this budget is this amount or that amount, or we don't work with nothing, that I'm gonna give you trash, because I'm not. You know,
If I may add to that,
go ahead.
don't think just because she's doing rap that she can't do nothing else. Because let me tell you,
Oh
write it off.
man,
I have
yeah,
proof.
because the artists that we work with, Jessica, you know, and
have
Mara,
proof.
they're both Hispanic artists, and
Yep.
trust me, I had to go into, you know, my creative side to make music for them, to be able to speak their language so that they can, you know, relay that on the music.
You
So
wrote everything.
I definitely had to do
You
my
wrote
homework.
R&B, Hispanic music. You did it
Yeah.
all. I got
Yeah.
all of it.
We
And it
still
all
do it
sounds
all.
good.
And this is stuff that you guys haven't heard. So this will be amazing when everything
mercy.
transpired. Then you'll be able to go to the app. Then you'll be able to hear music and also put your music up. So this is a great
Exactly.
opportunity,
You
guys,
get a chance to make some money.
and make
real
the money. Come on
Because
now. and
one
make the-
thing I do want to mention, we're going to pay 9 cents per stream up to 100,000 streams. So that's like $9,000. So if you do it 3 times over, that's what, 18, 28,000,
Mhm.
24,000. Here's the point. The point is, if you look at those other apps, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, they pay way under that mark. We
Yeah.
have the highest streaming price per stream.
Somebody getting the rest of that money. That's why they,
On
you
the
know, they
industry.
didn't want to have to chop it up like that. And they, you know, you're gonna definitely be competition in this business, because
Our goal is to have an app that's going to have 100 million users on it in 8 months. Nobody's done that. We're going to do it. So we're excited about it. There's no question.
I'm excited with y'all, and you know, I always
Oh,
got
no
y'all
question.
back
You know
right
you-
here on the Lovely Radio Show, you know.
Oh, now.
And I'm in the
Yeah.
same town. So let's get it. We're gonna go back into this mix. Wait, I'm gonna hit some of this Sade with Tupac on it, the Soldier
There
of
you
Love,
go.
right here on the Lovely Radio Show. It's your girl, Miss Toy. Let's go. Thank you, Ray.
I'll see you soon.
All right, see you soon.